Hi, today I'm going to make a video showing you how to order fractions and decimals from least to greatest. We're going to work with the numbers 7 and 92 hundredths, 8 and 1/10, 7 and 86 hundredths, 79 tenths, and 802 hundredths. The first thing I'm going to do is turn the fractions into decimals just to make it easier for me to work with them. So 7 and 86 hundredths would look like that as a decimal. 79 tenths would be 7 and 9 tenths. 802 hundredths would be 8 and 2 hundredths. So there's a decimal form of each of those. I'm going to start in my ones place because that's my largest place value, and I'm going to compare the ones in my fractions. So I have a 7, an 8, a 7, a 7, and an 8. So we're going least to greatest, so we're going to start with the fractions that have a 7 in the ones place. Then we're going to move on and take a look at the tens place. So I'm just going to point an arrow to the tens place in the numbers that have a 7 in the ones place. So we're going least to greatest, so we're looking for the smallest number in the tens place, so I know that would be 8. So then I found my smallest fraction, which is 7 and 86 hundredths. Okay. I'm done with that. I'm going to cross it out. So then I need to look at the two fractions that I have left that had 7s in the ones place. That would be 7 and 92 hundredths and 7 and 9 tenths. Since their tens place is the same, we're going to have to take a look at the hundredths place. There's a 2 in this one. There's a 0. If there's nothing there, it's understood to be 0 in that one. So then I know that this has 2 hundredths more than this. So then 7 and 9 tenths is my next smallest. I also know that because 7 and 92 hundredths is my last decimal with the 7 in the ones place, that it is my next smallest. So now I need to look at the decimals that have an 8 in the ones place. Since the ones place is the same, I'm going to take a look at the tens place. 8 and 1/10, 8 and 0 tenths. So I know that 0 is smaller than 1, so then my next decimal is 8 and 2 hundredths. And the last one would be 8 and 1/10. That's how you would order those decimals and fractions from least to greatest.